homies, welcome or welcome back. This week we're continuing with our outdoor spring refresh projects. Last video we pressure washed our driveway, walkway, and the front porch. It was our first time doing that ourselves, and I'm so happy with the way it turned out. Now everything is fresh and clean, and it really brightened up the concrete. The pressure washer and surface cleaner combo was definitely a game changer for us. So if you missed that video, I'll have it linked below in the description. Now, though the pressure washer did a great job on the front porch, I had already planned on giving it a fresh coat of paint. It hadn't been painted in several years, and it was just another one of those home improvement projects that we hadn't gotten around to. I knew I didn't want to decorate for spring before everything was cleaned, and the porch and this step right here were painted. So make sure you stick around until the end to see my full spring porch reveal. Since I didn't paint right after we pressure washed, I wanted to give everything a good sweeping and wipe down before I got started. Now, I know being a procrastinator and an overthinker are not positive attributes normally. However, I will say one of the benefits of me being both is that I usually have all these supplies for my projects on hand. They're just waiting for me to make up my mind and finally execute. So all these paint supplies I already had on standby. Once the door was cleaned and everything was painted, I figured I would see what I could do about this tarnished handle. I wanted to replace it altogether with something more modern in a satin or matte black finish to match the door, but that wasn't in the budget for this project, so the next best thing was to try to polish it. I had an old bottle of Barkeeper's Friend and decided to give that a try, and I was pleasantly surprised by it. Did y'all see that reflection? I am so happy with the way this turned out. Now, replacing this handle would have been over $100, but this bottle of Barkeeper's Friend was less than $3. So I'm really glad that I had it on hand. A little goes a long way, and look at the results. I am definitely a believer, and this had me running around my house trying to see what else I can untarnish. Amazing, highly recommend it. I'm thinking about, instead of doing a wreath this year, to do a basket with some flowers in it. A hanging basket for the door, so I'm gonna say. So if you haven't heard already, Joann Fabric is going out of business. I believe it's nationwide at this point. So I wanted to check them out and see what items they may have in store that I can put together in this basket that I wanted to make. These are really cute, but they are $39.99. No, that's not. That's a regular Joann price with a coupon. I'll pass. I love these. The color's pretty too. These are $4.99 a stem, I believe. This color is pretty too. Let me see, that or that. I think I like the lighter color for spring. So this is the type of basket I'm looking for to hang on the door and fill with flowers. But it's too open for me. You're going to be able to see all of the foam that I need to stuff the flowers in. But this is what I want though. I love this. Oh my gosh, I love this. Hey, this is, how cute is this? Not for $49, even with 40% off, but this is really cute. Although Joann had some nice stems, they didn't have the type of basket I was looking for, so I didn't pick anything up and just headed to Michael's instead. But I feel like this one is gonna look good against the black door. So I think I'm gonna go with this one. Alright guys, we are finally able to assemble our basket. Let me show you what we have. I actually found some stems right here in my house. I'm so glad that I didn't buy any because I can just use these. I wasn't using them for anything, so this is perfect. These are peony stems. And then I pulled a eucalyptus stem from one of my vases. And then I just picked up these two purple stems from Dollar Tree. I thought they add a nice little pop of color. I was not able to get the floral foam from Dollar Tree. They were all out. So I opted to get a pool noodle instead. I figured I'll just cut this the width of the actual basket and then cover it in some craft paper just to hide the color, because otherwise you're going to see it through the basket and that will look tacky. So. I really wanted to reuse as many items as I could for this project. So aside from the $5 courier mat, the $10 basket, and the Dollar Tree stems and ribbon, everything else I already had. The layering rug is from Target, the planters came from Ross, and I made these wooden lanterns myself last year. I'll link that video below if you're interested in making your own. So I definitely suggest shopping your home before you go buying anything. You might be surprised by what you find, and you can save a few dollars in the process.
You don't ever cook, but I don't wanna give up. Baby, I just want you to get up. Lately I've been running fed up. Wish you would just focus on me. Baby, can you focus on me?
I think the basket turned out so cute. It was really simple and affordable to make, and what I love most about it is how versatile it is. I can change out the stems for the different seasons, and I can also switch out the ribbon or remove it altogether if I want to, which is also why I chose not to glue it to the basket.
No, we get this money, so I guess I can't complain. But I feel
I'm so glad that I took the time out to paint the porch and address the tarnished door handle before I started decorating. I hope you enjoyed this spring porch makeover. If you made it this far, leave me a flower emoji so I know you were here. As always, thank you so much for watching, and please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.